Hi YouTube, it's Peter from Peter.in, and in this new video I'm gonna review guys top 15 reasons to get the Samsung Galaxy J7 Pro, and let's begin. Here we go. And the feature number 1 is its build quality itself, and the build quality can make you buy the Samsung Galaxy J7 Pro. The Samsung Galaxy J7 Pro has a unique body built design. That means the whole body include the frame of the device is made of metal, and also we do have anti-tear bands in the top as well as the bottom of the device that do get dirty in the passage of time. That is not a problem as iPhone do get dirty in the passage of time. Then J7 Pro is not an exception. So the reason number 2 to get the Samsung Galaxy J7 Pro is its camera, and I have made a lot of videos about the camera for the J7 Pro. Please do check it out if you want more details about the camera. The Samsung Galaxy J7 Pro has 13 megapixel back camera and a 13 megapixel front camera, and both of them are really good shooters. And the front camera do have a LED flash and an amazing feature called wide selfie. And also Samsung has included a feature called social camera. That is a really cool feature, and I've made a detailed video about social camera. Please check it out if you want to know more about what is social camera and what does it perform. So the third reason to get the Samsung Galaxy J7 Pro is its software guys, and Samsung has claimed that Samsung Galaxy J7 Pro is one of the devices from Samsung to get the Android Audio update in the early 2018. That is what a report says. So all the J7 Pro owners are lucky to get the audio update along with the flagship devices like the Note 8 and Sword in the early 2018. And the fourth reason to get the Samsung Galaxy J7 Pro is that Samsung has added some flagship features like the Samsung Pay and Samsung Pass. Samsung Pay, as you know, is getting more good as time passes with a lot of good updates. Samsung Pay help you to pay using your device with the help of NFC, and also a lot of banks are making their cards suitable to be compatible with Samsung Pay. So Samsung Pay is becoming a lot used these days. Samsung Pass, that is a new feature that Samsung has added recently. That means you can log on to any site, for example Gmail and Amazon, using a fingerprint instead of entering the username and the password a lot. And if you guys want a detailed video about Samsung Pass, please let me know in the comment section. So to get the Samsung Galaxy J7 Pro is this fingerprint scanner, and I made a lot of videos about the fingerprint scanner. And guys, the fingerprint scanner is a really responsive fingerprint scanner, and also it's an active fingerprint scanner, so that you can just rest your finger on the home button and the device unlocks. And you can add a maximum of 3 fingerprint, and it do works pretty well. And I do face some issue in the later part, but it's all right now. I also scratched the fingerprint scanner a bit hard, and I do make a video about that. And after scratch the home button is full of scratches, still the device can recognize my finger. The sixth reason to get the Samsung Galaxy J7 Pro is its display. Nowadays 18:9 is the trend, but Samsung Galaxy J7 Pro do not have that, but it do have a Super AMOLED display. One of the drawback of the Samsung Galaxy J7 Prime is that it do not have an AMOLED display. Instead it has an HDR display, but J7 Pro has a Super AMOLED display along with an auto brightness sensor, and we do have some dark black and sort of colors. That is really true. So that is a really cool feature, or one of the reason to get the Samsung Galaxy J7 Pro. And the reason number 7 to get the Samsung Galaxy J7 Pro is its battery life. The J7 Pro has a 3600 milliampere battery. That's a really cool and big battery, and can power the device for a day. And I used the Samsung Galaxy J7 Pro with always on display turned on, and the device can survive a complete day with a heavy usage. And the battery performance of the device is really well, and also device can get charge really fast when compared to other devices with the ordinary charger. And the reason number 8 to get the Samsung Galaxy J7 Pro is its always on display. And always on display is a feature that Samsung added only to its flagship devices starting from the S6 Edge, but the J7 Pro has the always on display, and I do made a video about always on display. Always on display help you to check some of the recent information or some of the important information such as time and other information like the calendar at a glance at the screen. And you can turn on as well as off this feature from the settings, and we do have some options for always on display in the settings itself. And the reason number 9 to get the Samsung Galaxy J7 Pro is its hardware. Samsung Galaxy J7 Pro has 30 gigs of RAM as well as 64 GB of internal storage, and that is sufficient for a person with normal to heavy usage. And the device performs almost all the tests. There's no lag, but there is a bit of lag in terms of heavy gaming. If you play at a high resolutions, the device may struggle to, or there will be some frame rate drop at some situations, but the device almost handles almost all the games with fairly good resolutions and graphics, and that's reason number 9 to get the J7 Pro. And the reason number 10 to get the J7 Pro is productivity. You can actually expand the storage, and also you can add a 2 SIM. Lot of the devices are hybrid solutions, but the J7 Pro do not have those. Instead, you can add a 2 SIM as well as an SD card that is expandable to 256 GB. I guess that's true. So you can expand the storage, and also you can store a lot of files in the J7 Pro. Another feature to get, or another reason to get the Samsung Galaxy J7 Pro is that Samsung has included a feature called a secure folder. Secure folder help you to store some of the application hidden or stored inside that folder, so that you can only access those. You can actually access that folder using a fingerprint, and also you can turn it on in the settings. So that's a convenient feature if you want to store some or hide some applications from others, or hide some certain pictures from others that only you can see. Secure folder is a convenient feature. And 12th reason to get the Samsung Galaxy J7 Pro is that there's a feature called Smart Alert that reminds you about notifications that you haven't checked. So whenever you take the device from a flat surface or from a table, the device vibrates silently, so that you know that there is a notification that is unread. I need to make a video about that. Please check it out if you want to know more about Smart Alert. The 30th feature get the Samsung Galaxy J7 Pro is that you do get a feature called a multi-window. That means you can actually play or use 2 applications on a single screen. That means you can actually use YouTube on the top end, and you can actually WhatsApp at the other end. That's a convenient feature, or that is a really good feature in terms of productivity. That means you can use 2 applications on a single screen, so that your productivity can be increased, and also you can watch a movie as well as chat, for example. And the 14th reason to get the Samsung Galaxy J7 Pro is a feature called blue light filter, and that's not a huge deal, but it is a good feature that you can use in terms of or you can use in a situation where it's a low light. And blue light is a light blue light is a color that can harm your eyes. What the blue light filter does is that it blocks the amount of blue light projected from your display by using a sort of a lowish tone all of the screen, so that your eyes won't be strained a lot if you use your device a long period in dark situations like night. And the last reason to get the Samsung Galaxy J7 Pro is price itself. Samsung Galaxy J7 Pro is priced at a reasonable rate of below 20,000 rupees. So all these features together are a really good benefit for the price you are paying to get the Samsung Galaxy J7 Pro.